Good morning, Joshua Lazo. Hi, I'm doing fine. What about you? So, what do you think on our today's topic, Joshua? What do you think on our today's topic? Welcome, guys. Let me know where you're watching me from this morning at Shariki 8467, guys. Good to know that. Good to know that, guys. How do you mean, Joshua? You're welcome, guys. Let me know. You can't hear me. Lying about my age is what? How do you mean? Make me understand. How have I lied about my age? Hunter's Bat. Hi, Jesse Torres. Thank you so much. Joshua, I don't understand you. I don't understand. What are you trying to mean, Joshua? What are you trying to put across? Make me understand. Guys, you're welcome. Those who are joining, tap to like the live stream. Let me know where you're watching me from at Sharike8467, guys. Where are you watching me from this morning? And what is the biggest red flag you should actually look out while dating with a person? Let me know in the comments. What is the biggest red flag you should look out for while dating? Let me know in the comments at Sharike8467. Mm. Talk to me, guys, those who are joining. What is the biggest red flag you should look for while dating? Let me have some water. Biggest red flag to look out for, guys. Let me know in the comments. Those who are joining, tap to like the live stream. Let me know where you're watching Sharika from this morning. Guys, you're welcome. Tap to like the live stream. Those who are joining right now, tap as we proceed, guys. Let me know what you think on our today's topic. What are the red flags we should look out while dating? What are the red flags, guys? Let me know in the comments at Sharike8467. Don't forget to tell me where you're watching me from this morning and what is your take on our topic today, guys. Tap as we continue, guys. Tap like as we continue. Let me know what you think on today's topic. Hmm? What do you think? What is your own take? Don't forget to subscribe if it's your first time in my stream. Remember to subscribe, like, you know, comment. You're free. You have that chance to actually do that. Let me know what your thoughts are, guys. What are the red flags one should look out during dating? Before you decide to enter into marriage, my friend, you have to know what you're getting yourself into. Don't just get in marriage blindly. Hmm? Don't get in marriage blindly. Look out for these red flags. Look out. I'm going to give you just a few of what you should look out for. Look out for a partner who cannot take accountability during dating, actually. If that person cannot take accountability, meaning when you get married, he will never accept his mistake. He will never accept, neither will he seek for forgiveness. So be very, 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 very keen when it comes to these things. A person who doesn't want to take accountability during dating, he will never, or she will never, when you get married. So run away once you see that. Another thing, this person, if he cannot give you emotional support, he is always running away. When you tell him or how you feel, they will always brush that topic away. Hey, my friend, that is also a red flag for you. Leo is the god. Hi, Leo. You're welcome, Leo. I don't know where you're watching me from, but you're welcome. So, guys, talk to me. Those who are watching me at the moment, let me know where you're watching me from and what is your own opinion on our topic today. Talk to Shari, guys. Talk to Shari. Talk to Shari as you tap. Let's proceed, guys. Let's proceed. Those who are watching at the moment. What do you think on our today's topic? What is your thought on our today's topic, guys? Let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments, guys. Mm-hmm. Talk to me, those who are watching me this moment. Where are you watching me from, guys? Where are you watching Shari from? Those who have just joined. Give me your own opinion. Don't forget to tell me where you're watching me from. Let me know where you're watching Shari from, guys. What are the red flags one should look out while dating, guys? What do you think are the red flags one should look out while dating? Welcome, guys. What do you think are the red flags? Hmm? What are the red flags? Hmm? They tell you who they can see it. Another red flag one should look out there is when your partner has that controlling behavior. They want to know who you're talking to, where you went, where have you been. They become upset once you start spending time with your friends, once you value, they want to be in total control of everything you do, and you're still dating. My friend, run for your life. Run for your life. Hmm? Run for your life when you see that. Another thing is they disrespect boundaries. That is another. Oh, Caldino, good morning. How are you doing this morning, Caldino from Jamaica? So I'm telling you what you should look out for. Uh, this another red flag is that partner of yours disrespecting boundaries. They don't want to hear you saying no. They always expect you to always say yes. In everything, even if you are not comfortable with everything they're doing, they just expect you to accept. That is what you should run for. When you see that, my friend, run for your dear life. Oh, it's 9 p.m. This side it's 5:20. 5:20 a.m. in the morning. That is the time this side. Another thing is they pressure you into physical intimacy. You know what that means. Mm? You don't feel like, but you are being forced into that. My friend, when you see that, run for your life. They force you to spend money or make commitments that you don't want to. That is a red flag. If someone is forcing you to spend when you don't want, make commitments when you don't feel you're ready for them, my friend, run for your life. That is another red flag. Mm? Extreme jealousy. They're always feeling that you're cheating. They're feeling like you're cheating. Such kind of partners. If you see that in your partner while in dating stage, my friend, run for your dear life. Run for your dear life, because a jealous partner, you know what a jealous partner can do? An extremely jealous one at that. So if you see that during dating, hey, my friend, your life is more important than that, whether that relationship or you'll find another one. Very, very understanding, very, very respectful, not jealous at all. A person who love you of who you are, you know. So if you notice this kind of traits, my friend, run for your life. Hmm? Love bombing. This is when they love you when it's conveniencing according to them. When it's conveniencing, now they start loving you. Sometimes their love is convenient. When they feel like now they want to love you, that is when they love you. But sometimes they will ignore you for the rest of the life, for the rest of the day. But when it feels right, when it feels conveniencing, is when they will now think, oh, I have a partner. Such kind of traits, my friend, look out for them. I don't want you to suffer in future because of choosing the wrong path. Yeah, it's a red flag, my friend. Jealousy is a red flag. If you see jealousy in your partner, that is a red flag, my friend. You don't know what a jealousy partner can do. Yeah, if you're getting jealousy at small things, your girlfriend just talked to or smiled because she was complimented, and you feel jealous, my friend. That is a bad trait. you should start uh trying to get out of that. My friend, age is just a number, age is just a number. That is what I'll say. Thank you so much, guys. So that is what it is. Another red flag is dishonesty. You find them lying, they lie all the time. These kind of partners lie all the time. And they will not accept. They will not accept. Once you catch them lying, they will always look for another lie to put there. So once you notice dishonesty in their talking, in their behavior, my friend, run for your dear life. That is another red flag you should be observing as an individual. So there are a lot of red flags that you should look out for, guys. A lot of them. Anger and poor emotion regulation. If your partner cannot get hold of their emotions, you are in a disagreement and they cannot hold of their emotion, my friend, that is just an indicator. It's an early sign you should be looking out for, because you know what people who can't get hold of the emotions can do. So my friends, when you see such, whatever you hear me mentioning, you should be so keen, because these are what, if you are keen, you will see all these red flags. But if you're blinded by what we call love, my friend, you'll never see anything. You will never see anything until you get to marriage, and then is when the true colors now start unveiling each and every day. You start seeing what you've been ignoring during dating. Now they come in full package. Now you're like, I saw them, but yes, my friend, this is the right time. Dating is where you're supposed to leave that violent kind of a partner. During dating stage, leave them there. Don't carry them to marriage, because you're going to suffer. Imagine you save yourself divorce in the future. Save yourself divorce by dealing with them as early as in the dating stage. Don't wait until you're married is when now you're asking for divorce. Some of them will not give you divorce, my friend. You're stuck with them for life. Hey, you will be stuck with them for life. Oh. They will treat you the way they want, and you will not have an opportunity to live. So dating stage, my friend, when you start seeing such kind of behavior traits during dating, leave as soon as possible. Don't wait and start convincing yourself how they're going to. They will never change. That is just who they are. Even if they promise to change, they will never change. They're like, babe, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hit you. It's just you made me do that. If you start hearing such statements, you made me do that. Ha, my friend. That will become you'll hear that for the rest of your life. They will hit you and say you're the reason why, you're the one who caused it. They will always put a blame on you. So be very vigilant and wise. Look out, be very keen, be on the lookout, because the kind of lives we are losing each and every day because of violent partners is on the increase. It's on an increase. Look out, guys. It's not for the men, for the ladies alone. Men, I know there are men out here who have violent women as partners. So you too be on the lookout on that. I've talked about lack of accountability. They don't want to accept their mistake, and if they don't want to accept, neither do they want to apologize. They're always looking for someone to put a blame on. They don't want to take full responsibility of their behavior. If you see that in your girlfriend, your boyfriend, my friend, look for be ready to look for an exit. Just look for an exit, my friend, because whatever awaits you in the future, if you're going to stay with such a person, hey, sometimes listen, if you someone tells you, I don't like the behavior of your person or of your partner, sometimes tend to listen to them. You know, a friend tells you this partner of yours, and whatever she does, or whatever he's doing, he's not a good person. Listen and do your own research. Don't just push away such concern from people. You know, the more you push away, and then you come and see the reality for yourself, and it's too late, my friend. You'll understand. Mm? So that is just it. And then we have inconsistence in action. You know, those people who say, you know, I love you, I'll do everything for you, I will never hit you, I will never dog down you, I will never do this to you, uh, I will never disrespect you, my friend. They only, you know, words should match action always. If the words are going south and the action are going north, my friend, be very, very wary of that, because that is another big red flag one should look out for. Hmm? Another thing is manipulation. You know, if you see this kind of trait in your partner, manipulation, they will always use guilt, threat, and silent treatment to get what they want from you as a person. Now they tell you, no, if you don't do this, you not do this, you not do that, you know, they will always give you a reason why. Make you scared so that you remain confined with them. They'll always give you reasons why you need to stay, as much as they are not kind to you. Yeah, they will always manipulate you. They're like, no babe, it's just this once, I didn't mean to do that. And they will always give fake apologies. So these red flags, guys, be on the lookout for them. So guys, I want to know, those who are watching me, what do you think are the red flags one should be looking out during dating? Let me know in the comments at Sharike 8467. We have a lot of them actually. We have a lot to discuss. But I want to hear from your side. What do you think? What do you think on your side? What are the red flags that one should be looking out for um, during dating? What are those red flags, guys? Let me know in the comments. What are the red flags one should be looking out for? Let me know in the comments at Sharike8467. What are these red flags one should be looking out for? Oh, red flag, guys, during dating. I've given you a bunch of them. So it's time for you now to give me what you think on your side. What are these red flags one should be on the lookout during dating? What are these red flags, guys? As we proceed, guys, remember to tap and like the live stream. Tell me where you're watching Sharike from this morning, because it's 5:31. 5:31 in Kenya. 5:31 a.m. That is the time in Kenya. Let me know what you think on our topic today. What is your own opinion on that? What is your own opinion, guys? What is your own opinion on our topic today? What are the red flags one should be on the lookout during dating? That is what we're asking ourselves this morning. What are the red flags one should be looking out to this morning, guys? Let me know. I've given you a few. Another thing is financial red flags. If you're starting to date this man or this woman and she's asking for money in the early stages of relationship. If she's always asking for money, you know, babe, I need this, babe, I need that, babe, help me do this. I need some money to carry out this, my friend. Hey, yeah, because the kind of things I've seen, like they what? There was this story that was circulating on the internet, like was it last day or something like that? A man, a man actually, was dating this lady, a well-established lady at that, very independent, very classy. She had her own, her things were doing. She was doing well for herself. Hmm? She was doing very well for herself, and this man comes into her life. And what he started doing was taking her, giving her a classy, a baby girl kind of life. And this girl was like, he took me to a store, told me to pick this expensive thing, and I didn't want to because I didn't want to see him to look at me like a person who loves overspending or what. My friend, you're shrinking yourself for someone. No, me, I will not shrink for anybody. I will be me. If I have set standards for myself, my friend, you have to move along with those standards. I'm not putting my standard. You find me, I was somebody before you found me. So you have to go along with my own, what? The principle I had put aside for myself. You will go along with that. There's nothing like shrinking myself to make you feel comfortable. No. If you are not comfortable around me, my friend, you use the exit. That is how it should be. There's no need for shrinking you shrink yourself for a person who was not even meant to stay. A person who will just throw you away once they feel like you're not important or you're not useful anymore. So this lady kept on shrinking. She didn't want to overspend, and then one day, boom, this man is like, you know what, babe, uh, I had some containers that I had ordered from China, and now they have what sunk into the sea. I don't know what excuse he gave on that. And he's like, now my business is just collapsing. I need this kind of money to help me sustain my business. And this girl went ahead and gave the money, my friend. That was day one. Day two, another excuse. You know what, babe? I have this problem. I need some money to sort out this. You give. I'm doing fine, Michael. How are you doing? Good morning from this side. Another day, they give you another excuse. That is financial red flags you should be looking out for. They will always look for a reason to ask for money from you. They keep asking and asking. You're still dating, and the kind of money they are extracting from you, they're siphoning from your accounts, my friend. It's quite alarming. Look out for such kind of behaviors in your partners. There are people who are after your money, not after love. So dating stage is the best stage to cut them off before you enter into marriage. Yesterday I didn't do a live stream. Actually, I didn't do a live stream yesterday. Yeah, I don't even want to give an excuse why I didn't do it. Let it just be like that. I don't want to start making excuses. I hate that. So yesterday I didn't do, but you see, I'm in a different location. I am like I traveled away from Malindi yesterday, so I'm in Kilifi County. Like, how many kilometers? I don't know. Some few miles away from Malindi. So this is where I have come to celebrate my birthday. This side. So you're welcome. You're welcome at Michael to give me your own opinion on what you think on our topic today. What are the red flags that one should be on the lookout during dating? Let me know in the comments at Sharike8467. What are the red flags that one should be looking out for? Of course, you too have a great day. Thank you so much. So, guys, let me know what you think. Those who are watching me, what are the red flags? What are the red flags that one should be observing during dating? Let me know in the comments at Sharike8467. What are the red flags? What are the red flags that one should be looking out during dating? Let me know in the comments at Sharike8467, guys. Don't forget to tell me where you're watching me from, guys. Where are you watching Sharike from this morning? While dating, not on a date actually, while dating, while in that timeline, during you people, two of you dating, that is what I mean. Michael, you're saying the biggest one for me is not taking action or not saying any action. When they say they would do something and they don't do it, also their attitude around people, how they treat people, there are lots. Actually, for me too, your action should match your words. Hmm? But most of them, they are so inconsistent when it comes to words and action. They say one thing and do the other. That is what annoys me the most. Hmm? Another thing is just what you said, actually. You just hit on point. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Michael. You know, these are what people ignore most of the time. They ignore a lot such red flags, and there's something that they should be looking out for, something that you should be observing. Because if they cannot keep up, they cannot fulfill their promise, my friend, and you get married to such a person. Ha! Yeah. I just pity those who get married and realize later they have been living a lie. That is so painful. Imagine. You ignore that and then you get married is when now you start seeing the real person that you got married to. I don't want you to get into that. I want you to save yourself in the dating stage before you move to marriage, because marriage is a lifetime thing. Commit, my friend. There are people who won't let you go easily. They will never let you go easily. So it's high time you learned to actually exit before things become worse. I want to say consistency and a sort of independence that has a mature way about. Actually, For me too, that is what I want for myself. Consistency in every action, in every word. Not that today you said you'll do this, tomorrow you're doing a totally different thing. The next day you say, I'll do this. You don't even follow up with your promises. You keep changing and changing and changing whenever it's convenient with you. Hmm? A partner who is loving you when it's convenient, my friend. When you marry such partner, you will be lonely. You will be lonely because they love you when they feel it's now when it's at their convenience time is when now they do the love bombing thing. Once they get what they want, hmm, loneliness is activated again. You become lonely once more. So there's no need for you to become lonely while you can get someone who can love you, not because it's convenient for them, but because they love you genuinely. They will love you, choose you all the time. Be on the lookout for a partner who chooses you when it's convenient. That is what he's going to do for you. Even in marriage, he will do things. Hmm? That is just it. Do you know how long it actually took me and my wife to marry? I don't know, my God, unless you tell me that. I don't know about that unless you tell me. 5 months. Wow. While others only take a month and they meet today, date for a month, they're already jumping into marriage. You don't know this person actually. Know what you're getting into yourself into. Hmm? Marriage is commitment, and there are people who don't like commitments actually. They don't like commitments. So if you see such, run for your life. Thank you so much, Michael. Thank you so much. Hey. Okay. Mama. Moto. Wewe ni mjanja wewe. Wewe ni mjanja. Takupeleka shule. Well, no, that is flattery. That is flattery, actually. Those are the bags we traveled with yesterday. That's why they are there. I just scattered everything yesterday. I don't know what I was looking for, but no. That is not how it should be. You should not be liking that, my friend. That is not something to be happy about. No. It's not something to be even loving. Uh-uh. And that one I will tell you frankly. That is not something to like. Scattering everything all around. No. Whatever you see in that mess, I'll clearly tell it. I don't like such myself. Yeah. So scattering myself, I hate to search for something I cannot find. You know what it means when a house is messy. You look for something for the longest time. And that is what I don't like. I don't like. I like things being in order so that I can find everything in whatever place I keep there, and I know when I want something, it's in this place. I'll find it with ease. But when the house is messy, you have to be looking through everywhere. Try and find whatever you're looking for. You can be looking for the whole day and you will not still find that thing. That is what I don't like. I don't like. Imagine looking for something the whole day and still not finding it. You get frustrated for nothing. So that is it. I'll try and arrange that. Once I'm done with the live stream, I'll arrange that. I'm just ashamed that you had to see that. Oh. Yeah, but one thing I usually say, sometimes not everybody. It depends. It depends with the person. You cannot start forcing because you think so. It doesn't mean she also thinks the same way. That is what I'll say. Oh, that's so nice. But unless she shows the interest, I don't want to start forcing things now because we're Kenyan. Now we should be friends. It doesn't work like that, Michael. Someone has to show interest in friendship. We don't have to shove the friendship down someone's throat, someone who doesn't want to be friends with you. That thing I just learned it the hard way. I learned it the hard way with this friendship. What if I told you I have, in my entire life, I can't say I had a best friend. I don't have a best friend. I just have friends who have best friends. But for me, I have never had a best friend. Wataka nini mama? Hii ni fimbo ya kuchapa watu wenyewe nasumbua. Uchapwe. Uchapwe tena. Wataka nini? Wataka nini mama? Unamsumbua Ithani, unamlalia Ithani, unamfinya Ithani. So I've never been lucky when it comes to best friends. And I made peace with that. Because I feel like whenever I become friends with people, I feel like I'm the one who is always doing what? Who is always fighting for their attention, something like that. And I don't want that. I don't want that. So this friendship, I let it be. And made peace with myself, and I like it the way it is. Being by myself, that is the thing I like about it all. So that I don't have to now start calling people who never call me back, Save myself that stress of trying to look out people who will never look out for me. They are waiting, they're always waiting. I'm the one who is always checking up on them. I don't want that. So I'm just okay the way I am, without best friends, with friends who don't call, friends who don't check up on me. I'm fine, and I'm living my life. That is just it. God is just it. That was me, Shari, that day, those days. Wataka nini? Wataka nini? Umepanda hapa juu kufuata nini? Wewe uguse kila kitu. Ngoje maji. Huyu. kiu. Pole. Wewe ni mwongo wewe. Mama. Asante kunywa kwanza. Nani Mungu? Nani Mungu? Nipe mama. Nipe mama. Nipe. Utamjimwagia maji wewe. Sina kusikia. Yesterday I didn't do a stream, so today I said let me at least start up early as now, and that is just what I did. Yesterday I didn't do any at all the whole day. I never streamed. So today I'm just doing a compensation. I know I cannot compensate for the lost time. Once it's gone, but I'm just trying to make up for the lost time if possible. That is why I woke up early this morning to do this stream. No, my son is here. My hubby is also here. This is where he lives. I came to see him actually during the weekend. So this is where he lives. This is my son is just near me here, sleeping. This one just woke up very early. I don't know where she wants to go. She has nowhere to go, but she just woke up very early. See, that is just it. Can you imagine? The boys are deep in sleep. They don't want disturbance. Me and this daughter of mine, awake very early as now. I don't know even what she wants to do. She's very busy. Mama. Moto iko wapi? Moto. They don't want disturbance. They love themselves more than we do. And can you imagine? I would have shown you, but let them sleep anyway. Like sun. Moto umefanya itakuchoma hiyo. Nikuchome. I don't know too, but they're coming back. Let's hope that everybody's going to. People just suddenly went MIA. I wonder where they went, but thank God we have other 4 people watching, including me. 3 other more joined. Guys, let me know where you're watching Shari K from this morning. Where are you watching me from this morning, guys? Let me know in the comments at Shari K 8467. Where are you watching Shari K from? My friend, never say that to yourself. Never say mean words. I don't like people say mean words to themselves. When you say you have to say positive words. Be positive all the time. No, people want to be. Eliana. People who want to run will always run, no matter what. If they were meant to run, they will still run. Even if you don't join, they will still run. So that is just it. Acha, staki. Shuka wenda kwa baba huko. Kamsumbue. Sawa. So that is just it, Michael. You shouldn't blame yourself. Someone who doesn't want to stay will always leave. As much as you do whatever you have to do, they will still leave. So that is just it. They were not meant to stay. That's why they have been living and joining and leaving, joining and leaving. Ushuke, ushuke. Toto we. Haiwaki. Mulika mtu. Mulika mtu. Mulika mtu. Haiwaki mama. That is the motive now. That is what it is. There shouldn't be matter. They should matter actually. They shouldn't matter at all, at all, at all. Oh, this one. These are common this side. Such phone. Very common in Africa, you know. This is button kind of a phone. The ones people used to use. I used to have. That's my alarm indicating it's 6 a.m. in the morning. So this is what most people use this side. Those that don't have smartphone, they use this phone, the button one. But me, I have both. I have this one and my smartphone. So I have to. Whenever this doesn't have power, whenever it's not, the battery dies, I switch to this one. I put all my SIM cards in this one and I use this one. So that is it. Chum basi. Chum. Tabia mbaya. Tabia mbaya inanuka. Actually, you know, that was so kind of you. That was so kind of you, actually. That is what people use. Most of those who don't have smartphone, they use that to communicate. You will find most old people, they have this one. Most of them. Unless a few now are starting to buy those smartphones. But most of them, this is the phone. That was so great. At least you can talk, you know, with this one you cannot communicate with a person, you know, unless you're using credit, and it's so expensive to communicate with someone abroad using this one because it really needs you to have much credit. But if you have a smartphone, all you need is internet, and you're able to communicate with anybody elsewhere. That is just the best feeling ever. Oh, that was so great. Actually, that's so great of you. Actually, Because tell me how you are going to communicate with sick. This one. If you use this one, meaning you have to buy a lot of credit because the international calls are so expensive, unlike the local one here. International calls are quite expensive. So the only best way you can talk to someone is through using data or Wi-Fi if you have one. Hey, hizi pesa hizi sitaki mchezo na pesa. Chukua hiyo, chukua hiyo. Actually, we have the cheapest internet. You pay 2K, but you have to have those. They're portable. Like me, I have a portable one. I move around with it. For mine is Airtel. You know, the one I'm using at the moment. It's Airtel, portable. You can easily carry it to whichever place you want to, and it has a power bank. So when there's no electricity, it can serve you for 6 hours before it goes off. So you see, that is it. Nini? Nini mama? Packages is the mine it's a bit lower than that. It's 2,000 package. That is what I take every month. Cheza cheza cheza. Wacha mchezo. Cheza cheza cheza. Nini? Wataka nini? Wataka nini? Wataka nini? Taka nini? Sema wataka nini? Sema wataka nyonyo. Wataka nini mama? You can. It's only that you've not tried. Naona adabu wewe. Hauna adabu. You just learn how to dance slowly by slowly and you become perfect. Just try practicing how to dance. You'll love it. Really. Send. I have to see that. Kindly send. I have to see that. I want to see how you how you danced on your special day, actually. everyone. Mm-hmm. Everyone. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. The wedding placed on live stream so everyone in my family can watch and those who couldn't make it there. Wow, that was so beautiful. That was so beautiful actually. I just wanna see. I wanna see how you dance. You know? I know we Kenyans are so energetic when it comes to dancing. We really dance, you know. We can dance and dance and dance and dance, but yeah. I see most of them, those who have married Africans, the way they dance, they don't even go with the rhythm. They don't go with the rhythm, they just dance. You know? That was so funny. Welcome guys, let me know where you're watching me from this moment. It's 6:10 a.m. 6:10 a.m. in Kenya at the moment, guys. What is your own opinion as we proceed? What do you think is the biggest red flag during dating? What is the biggest red flag during dating? Thank you. I've seen it. I'll go watch it once I'm done. Actually. Oh, no. Okay. Okay. Shika. Sema hai. Oh no, watu wanakuangalia. Oh no, mama. Sema hai. Sema hai. This baby of mine. Kama unanyonya nyama na vitu vyako tu. go see that. I have to watch that. I want to see actually that. I want to see how people danced on that day. You know? I'll go watch once I'm done with the live stream. Utakulala naithani mama? Utakulala naithani? Utakithani? Nani kunichapa tu nitakufukuza. Nitakufukuza Amba. Nitakufukuza. Sawa? Sawa. Tabia mbaya. He's asleep. Let's hope and pray. Let's just hope and pray that he will actually. It's the cat. There's this cat that usually has to. How do I even put it? There's this cat that usually climbs to the other side via my window. So that is what it does all the time. I was just going to look out what that cat was doing, and it saw me and ran away. It's a cat that is making that noise. Baby. Eliana. 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 Shauri yako. When I was there, we always stayed in a compound, so no one ever passed by the windows like that. It was a cat. This cat, you know, where we are at the moment, it usually uses that. It passes through here every day, so it's like it's used to that. I see it every time I'm this side. I think that is its route each and every day. That is what it uses each and every day to get to the other side of the compound. It's a bit cold, Caldino. That is the temperature this side. It's a bit cold. But you know, as much as it's cold outside, you see, in the inside it's warm. That's why you will not see me putting on a pullover or a sweater at this time of the day. But if I have to go outside, then I have to put on a sweater because it's kind of freezing. You know, the ocean is just 5 minutes away from here. 5 to 10 minutes walk, you'll be seeing the beach. Let me hope I will get time to actually go to the beach today, if possible. Being on a weekend, it's always full with people, children are back from, they don't go to school today, so the beach is always full on weekends. So let's see if I can go and go to the beach. You're sweating so bad. That's so bad actually. This side today say it's cool, kind of, not cold, not hot, just in the middle. Whenever you guys say cold, yeah, I think it's just perfect for me. And my wife would say it was cold, but I would be sweating. It's because of the kind of coldness you guys are used to. It's not like ours. Mm? It's not like ours. When we say it's hot, for us, hot is 37 to 40 degrees Celsius, not like you people. 90 to 100, my friend, that is death sentence for people this side. But we thank God that we have never experienced such weather conditions in Africa. We've never gone to that extent. As much as it's cold, we have never gone past 37. That is the last we've ever been. But for you guys, the kind of heat wave I saw in your countries, it's quite alarming. Very scary. But you guys will cope. I heard that, is it true that only the commercial houses, people are not allowed to put AC in their homes unless it's a commercial house? I mean, something like that. I don't know if it's true. Is that true, Michael? Is that true that people in the US are not allowed to have ACs? They don't have ACs. The only places that have ACs is the commercial. The one that people rent. Rented houses are the one having AC. Is that true? Is that allegation true? Yes. Haiwezi kuwaka maana imezima hivi. Alafu kuzima. Afanye. And then the person who was saying that, I don't know. Wow. Ebe iko wapi? Wapi ebe? Ile ni ndizi. Ndizi. Ndizi ile. Na ndizi. Not yet, not yet. Not yet. This one will wake up at 8, sorry. 8 p.m. is when he will finally wake up. It's a weekend. And he's not going to work today. So he's resting from a whole week of working. I'll get a leaf for a wait outside and sit next to him. Imagine if your wife was doing that to you, would you like it? Would you like it actually if she was doing exactly what you're saying? I just want him to rest, have enough rest, because Monday will be here soon than he even thinks of it. And he has to go to work again. So I'm letting him rest, have enough rest as he can. is what it should be. You should get enough time to sleep. Yesterday I got a chance to do this. You see, have you ever seen this? Solve this puzzle, my friend. Hey, I that I was able to actually solve this. This is what I do during my free time. Oh my god. Where did it fall? Ah, Father Christmas. Hmm. You've seen a cockroach. Kind of, it's morning. Yeah, that is what I was doing yesterday actually. I was happy that I was able to solve this puzzle. But it took me some time. It took me quite some time before I would manage to actually solve it completely. But I'm happy I was able to finally. Winnie, Father Christmas, Father Christmas, Father Christmas, in the layer. Is it the one that you rotate the colors? That one I don't know. I have even tried, but solving it, I don't know how people do it actually. If you're talking about the one which you squeeze like this, you keep on rolling for those dice to look the same. Or which one are you talking about actually? Father Christmas. Mm. 500 pictures, 1 to 1,000. That is too much. I think this mine is too small, very small. Eh, that is going to take quite some time before you even solve it. This one I think I'm going to start. I'll solve it again and again and again because it was fun. It was really fun solving this one. That is too big. This one is just small, very small. Ha! I have to solve it again. I'll see how much it takes me to actually solve it to completion. Today I have to set a timer and see how long it's gonna take me to actually solve this puzzle. But it's quite enjoyable. Very, very enjoyable. Mm, 8 minutes. Hey. I'll try my best. Yeah, that is actually what I'm doing. That is where I started with the edges before I thought of something else. I had to do the edges first to enable me maneuver through it all. Mhm. Think from the yesterday experience, I know how to go around it actually. Go about it. It's becoming easier and easier to actually fix it. I will. Whew. You know, it's just me and you in this live stream. People have disappeared into thin air. People have disappeared. I don't know where they have gone. I think it's high time I ended it. How do you think? I think I'm going to end in a few because, yeah, I just have to end it in a few actually. So that we can be able to talk some other time. Ah, you want to say hi to him? Don't worry. Don't worry. I'll drag him here. I'm going to drag him here. I promise. Ebe iko wapi mama? This baby of mine, very obsessed with mangoes. Very obsessed with mangoes. Huh. Hmm. She really loves mangoes. I don't know why. I don't know why she loves mangoes that much. Yeah, she loves mangoes. She's like, hey, she will call mangoes the whole day. She's like, ebe, ebe, ebe the whole day. You know, ebe means mango in Kenya. So she loves mangoes a lot. She really loves mangoes a lot. You're welcome. I see we have been joined by one person. One person just joined. Let me know where you're watching me from, guys. I think we are on the final part actually. We are definitely finalizing on our today's live stream. We are on the final part. Mhm. I'm not so sure when I'm going to start. No, I have to be sure. Um, 8 a.m. in the morning. 1 hour. Should I say in an hour time or 2 hours? It's 6:36 right now. So 1 hour. In 1 hour time, I'll be back again with another topic of discussion. So stay tuned. Stay tuned, actually, guys. Now I have to stop and and cook breakfast before I think of any other thing. So once I'm done with breakfast now, I'm going to think on what to do next. Being on a weekend, you know how weekends can be. I will notify you before I go live. I will actually do that. I will notify you before I go live. So stay tuned. Hmm. So I think now I have to end. Let me finish fixing this puzzle of mine. Hmm. I will read the Bible. Some more. I have not read 8 times since I first. 12 times, my friend. 12. Hey, let me not tell you my own case. Actually, let me not tell you my own case. Where? So you go chapter by chapter. That is what you mean. Chapter by chapter. Because me, I started running. I started reading, then I drifted away again. So I don't even know where to start again. Mm. How do you do that? How do you keep up with this habit? Because for me, oh, I'm not lying, I'm just being sincere. It's been hard. Probably it's been hard for me to keep up with the reading the Bible reading habit. Actually, I don't know how to go about it. That is what I do actually. How do I go about that? How do you manage to do that? Hmm. Okay. I think I'll start it again. Starting all over again each time. That is just what I'm going to do. Once I think of it like this, if your parents or your husband had passed away and he left you a letter, how many times would you read it every day to feel close to him? That is how we should be towards the Bible. Whew, thank you so much. Hmm. I'm going to start again because the number of times I started actually from I started well Genesis, then I came. Then on the way, along the way, something happened and I stopped and now I have to start all over again. That is just it. I now have to start all over again. That is the problem with me. I keep on starting all over again instead of progressing. But let's hope and pray that I'll actually hmm? I'll actually keep up because this thing, hey. Hmm. Go to Matthew first and read from there. Don't read Revelation and start in Genesis. So I should start with the New Testament. Is that what you're saying? New Testament, and then once I'm done with the New Testament, I can now switch to the Old Testament. Is that what you mean? Okay. I think that is the best way to start because what? Keeping a Bible habit, my friend. It's not that easy. Yeah, it is. It is. It is. I will agree with you. That is it. It's true. You have. It's. We have no choice but to actually do it. Because our life depends on that. Yeah. Hmm. Sasa unafanya nini mama? So guys, let me actually go and prepare breakfast for my family. Then once I'm done, we meet here at exactly 8 a.m. for another live stream. 8 a.m. Then we stream till what? Till is it 11? It will depends on the participation of people. If people participate well, then meaning we are going to stream for the longest. But if they don't, you know, we'll take the shortest time to actually do that. But let's hope that people are going to participate when we meet. Matthew 11:28. What does it say? Yeah. I know what it is. I truly know what a yoke means. It's it's that thing that is put around cows. Mostly the cows pull it traditionally while they were plowing the land. The yoke. That is what I know about the yoke. I don't know if it's something different from that. Mimi, utaanguka. Jamani. Liana. Tabia mbaya wewe. Mm, mm, mm. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that. I didn't know people were going to participate in this topic, but at least today the participation was a little bit encouraging compared to other days. Did they? I think you're the only person and another. Caldino, the rest just said hi. Others didn't even talk. They just joined and left. But I thank God that at least each and every day I get someone to answer the question and everything, and that was so nice. And to crown it all, at least we have gotten some Bible readings, some encouragement. It really goes a long way when it comes to that. It really goes a long way, and I thank God at least I get someone who talks to me about the Bible, Hey, I'm telling you, the day that I'll ace this Bible thing and be able to actually master it like at the back of my fingers, I'll be happy. That will be the biggest achievement ever. Getting to learn a Bible, understanding it, and everything. That is just the biggest achievement of my life. Can't wait. Sure, I'll do so. Which Bible do you read? Because the one I found, NIV, I think New King James Version, kind of. Which one do you use? Which version of the Bible, Michael? Which version do you use most of the time? New King James, that is what I want to. That is what I love, the New King James Version. And the one I had downloaded, I think I'm going to do away with. Why? The kind of names they're using, like babe. I see in the Bible, babe. Small, they're calling Jesus a babe. B-A-B-E. That is the new, I don't know, international version or whatever. The NIV is the one with such writings. For me, it's not appealing at all. Its translation is not that good. For me, I think I'm resorting to NKJV, the New King James Version. That one is what I'm going to resolve to. Tata, 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 tata. Gary. But I hope that one day, actually, that is my humble prayer, that I will stop drifting from this Bible reading habit and stay focused for once. Because where? I have been drifting a lot. I have really drifted a lot, actually. Okay. I think I read Matthew, Mark, Luke, but I have to start over again. And then I went to Psalms. I did all that, but I went again, Papo. Let me hope and pray that I'll be able to finally. Hey. His time is really moving. We only have 6 minutes to. What time is it, Michael? What time is it on your end? At least that will give me the morale to keep on. You know, when you have someone who is always asking how far help. Hey, when you have someone like that, it will give you morale to keep on reading and reading and reading and wanting to share what you learned. You know, with that you get to retain whatever you shared. You know how that goes. Oh, it's almost 10 p.m. I guess it's 9:54 kind of. So that is just it. If you get someone who always checks on how you progress, it gives you the morale, it gives you the zeal to keep pushing, keep reading, keep analyzing, you know. With that you get to learn a lot. Thank you so much. If you'll be doing that, you know, it will go a long way in helping you. I will be looking forward to that actually. Thank you so much. Kelele. Makelele baby. Mena Genevieve, hi. You're welcome at Mena Genevieve. That's why I go to an Orthodox church. I have a spiritual father who asks me every week what I have learned and what questions I have. Me, unfortunately, my spiritual mother passed on back in 2024 in August. My godmother, should I say something like that? Is that the same thing? Godmother and spiritual mother. The one who was nurturing me through spiritual life passed on in 2024, August. So, anyway, that is not an excuse for me, you know, to study the Bible, and it shouldn't be at all. It shouldn't be an excuse for Shari to stop reading the Bible. I have to keep on no matter what. That is good. I wish I found someone like that. Thank you if you really do, because yeah, sometimes you just need to hear that really someone believes in you. Know, that gives you the strength, and you move with purpose, knowing that there's someone who actually believes in you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Michael. Let's see how it goes. Ciao ciao, and thank you so much. Thank you so much actually for your time, for taking your time to actually talk to me. It's such a pleasure, you know. You don't know how that goes a long way. It goes a long way, really. And I truly appreciate that. Hey, Mama. So I hope to see you in the next stream in about an hour or more, but I think it will be in an hour time. Mi najaribu kutengeneza mnene. Wewe. Wacha. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I even forgot to ask. Okay. I promise. I just want to see that once I'm done. I'm not leaving yet. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. I have like 7 minutes left before I end. Nini mama? Kubebe. Baby. I still have 7 minutes until I end. Baby, 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 baby. Once the 7 minutes are over, then I'll have to end, you know. Baby, 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 baby. Nini mama? Dudu kwa. Dudu wapi? Wapi dudu? Okay. Nini mama? Wewe umeniambia nikubebe na nimekubeba, saa hizi unataka kufika. Nikushushe? Imagine. Imagine I wish I was also able to I wish I had known you earlier, you know. I would have attended. Where did the wedding take place? Was it in their home county or somewhere else? Where did it take place? Wataka nini? Nini? Mama? Ringa Central. I don't know where that is actually. I don't know where that is. Shika tomato. Good. Don't weigh tomato. Tomato. Kula tomato. The biggest refining. Iman Govanda. Hi. Abusing, which kind of abuse? Is it the words or physically abuse? Which one? Iman, which one do you mean? You're welcome, Iman. At least someone joined us, Michael. That one, I ran for my life because when you get physically violent, there's no need for me to stay. You know how violent people can be. So once I noticed that, I'm running away for my dear life. Thank you so much, Iman. You even know the words. Oh my friend. Oh my God. You know what? Shay. I don't. Rachonyo is the way you're rating them actually. Yeah? You've stayed there for the longest time. That's why you know such places. For me, I've never been there, but Homa Bay, I've been to Homa Bay. Not once, countless time. And the neighboring county of Homa Bay, that is Migori. That is where I've stayed for the longest time. What unaribu, mama? Unaribu. You see, that is why you are well conversant with these places in Kenya. The Rachonyo East. Oh my God, I've never thought of that. But I think I've heard about that. I have heard about that place. Hey, utatoboa tomato yangu arusha. Badala urushe mbele, unarusha inarudi nyuma. Sasa hiyo ni nini? Auka. If my BF ever abused me, I would want to sue him and Actually, that is what gender-based violence is suable. You know, you can sue someone for that. That's true. Nowadays, if you get violent and you're reported, people are coming. The police will arrest you. Actually, that is a crime. That is a crime. A crime. A crime. I had an entire car line driving to the church. I was in the lead car leading everyone to the church. Wow. Uko na mbili. Uko na tomato mbili. Wapenda gani? Keti. Nikupe ya tatu. Keti. Zote hizi ni zako mama. Zote hizi ni zako. Well, I just wish that I could do some things, but you know, let's hope that one day, actually, just one day, I will be able to do things I've been wishing and desiring in my life. That is how it is usually is. You don't say you can't say your bride until you're done with the wedding. You know? That is how it should be. Guys, it's 7 now. 7:05. That is the time this side. Mama. Mama. Ellie. Eliana. Eliana. Oh, so you're baptized before you even before the wedding? I didn't know actually. That was so nice. For me, I think I was baptized in 2015. That is when I was baptized, in 2015. So you can imagine how many years since I was last baptized. Many years have passed, actually. Many years have to be passed since that time. I see. You see, I'm a Muslim, and Muslim weddings are very big and important, or you can get married by the Muslim contract. Wow. I see. Hey, you people. I don't know, we have the kitchen party. Do you also do that? Because Muslim this side, before the wedding, there is the kitchen party where the ladies will go and, I don't know, gift the bride some gifts. There are some kitchen utensils. That is what they call kitchen party, if I'm not wrong. So that is just it. What? Maji atamwaga huyu. Unampa maji huyu. Ajui atamwaga kila kitu. Ndakutoroka we shauri yako. In Christianity, I think we have also civil marriages. You know, civil marriages where you just go to the court and do the signing and everything without a big crowd. It's just you, your partner, and two witnesses. You go to the court and finalize your marriage. I think most of the people now are going for that because of the expenses of actually holding a wedding. Utamwaga wata kumwaga maji kwa kitanda wewe. Usikuje kushika maji kama unajua uwezi kunyuka ukabakisha huko. I had to give some kettle stuff to my wife parents beforehand that we were allowed to. That is what we call dowry in Africa, you know, dowry. But now people no longer just accept kettle. You can do the cash. Others accept cash, you know, unless you find that tribe where they're still in deep into their tradition is when they will ask you for what? For the cows. You have to actually purchase real cows and bring them. But this side, you know, people are becoming enlightened each and every day. So it's not necessarily all about taking cows. Now people are taking money, you know. You can just transfer the transaction. Yeah. If even Adam's wife didn't eat the apple. Yeah, that is what you're traditionally in every African home you have to give dowry, you know. I know even in your society, in the Western culture, you also have dowry. Is that so? Unless we are the only people practicing that. Iman, how do you mean? Eliana. That also happens here, actually. It also happens here. I'll agree with that. Because it's the same thing this side. David, good morning. David, all the way from UK. How have you been, David Payne? My God. I don't want to laugh, actually. I don't want to laugh. You know, we will not be going through this pain of labor before you even give birth. But you know, the deed was already done. Now we have to live with the consequences. Wait, hitchhiking. Iman. Nini mama? Nini mama? Mama? What time is it right now, David? If you've been awake since 4 a.m., then what time is it at the moment? You're welcome, those who are joining. They just chose that one, actually. The one that was forbidden is what they chose to eat, and now we are here to deal with the consequences. That was the problem now. Or it's 5:15 a.m. This side it's 7:15. 7:15 a.m. That is the time this side. Actually, David. Mm-hmm. Ah, bye bye, Iman. Bye bye. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much. Hi, guys. I think I have overstayed. I need to go, guys. Me too. I need to go. Thank you so much, David. Thank you so much, Michael. Thank you for your time, guys. I hope to see you. Hmm. That's great. That's great, guys. No, 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 no. Hi. Hmm. Honey, mama. Mama, bye. See you. Thank you so much, David. On behalf. Meli jamani. This baby of mine, she's very funny. Very, very funny. So guys, I have to go. Finally, I have to go. Let's talk some other time. Thank you for your time. Everybody that participated in the topic. Let's meet some other time once I'm streaming. I have like 1 hour and some minutes to prepare for the next live stream. So stay tuned and let's meet in my next. Bye. Thank you so much, but I have to go, guys. Bye bye. See you some other time.